I want you to do an exercise with me. I want you to take your worst fear, the thing that you have tucked away in the darkest recesses of your mind, in the attic of numbness. You have stashed it away and pretended that it didn't exist. I don't care what that fear is. Go to it right now, mentally. Don't hold back. Write it down, pause this, come back to it, but don't move forward until you know what at least one of your worst fears is. A lot of people are neurotics, and so it's like, what isn't? All right, so go to the biggie. Loss of a loved one, a child. I mean, those are the ones you hear the most. Loss of my hands, my eyes, having a heart attack, my throat slit open by ISIS, bludgeoned to death by a bunch of inmates, a massive terrorist attack, burned. Mostly you hear having a look in my eyes and into the eyes of my greatest love and saying goodbye and thank you. That one's more real than anything else to anybody. So if that's what it is, go toward it right now. Even just saying that right now. You know, the truth about any teacher is that they'll always say, I can help a lot of people, but I find it very difficult to do it for myself. As I've said, I often feel like I'm the last person to get my own message. The student who needs to go back to school, and I'm the one teaching it. And then I've also said that the greatest teacher is the student. So in that case, I guess I'm a great teacher because, I'll tell you something, I'm never not learning. And so I say this stuff and I'm filled with fear. I can feel it in my knees, my stomach, looking around the world and imagining what it would be like to not have my love with me. And then I want you to do right now, what I'd like you to do right now, as best as you can, right now, while you're in the peak of emotion. It's a story. Look at it as if it is a story, not your own. A story, a movie, a play, a poem, short story. It's a story, a great story, rich with drama, dreams, and the greatest of life and death. A life-affirming story. Whatever resistance you have, and you could measure it on a scale of 1 to 5, towards seeing that original story as a story, to become the watcher, objectively removing yourself from the idea as best as you can that that is your story. That's your starting point.